Hello and welcome back to Spiritworks. I'm Steve the Barman and this is part 2 of my tonic showcase. I've got 3 episodes dedicated to tonic waters and a few different brands to feature alongside the episode where I gave you my 7 top gins to try in 2018. So the part 1 of my tonic masterclass was all about Double Dutch. Part 2, Fever Tree. Had to be, really, didn't it? Fever Tree, phenomenal. I love that word. That's my buzzword of 2018. Phenomenal marketing line. I'm not sure when it started, but it sums up what I believe in a treat. If 2/3 of your drink is the mixer, why compromise? Simple, isn't it? Really is simple. If 2/3 of your drink is the mixer, why would you put rubbish in? You're better off putting a premium brand in. However, I'm not here telling you that Fever Tree is the best tonic water out there. That'd be foolish, because actually, if you come along to one of my gin masterclasses and tasting nights, when you blind taste for, I think it's 5 actually, I've done one for a few months, 5 of the normal classic Indian tonic waters, Fever Tree hasn't come out top once, which is quite interesting considering it's the one that people believe is the best. However, it is a great product. So let's get into this. We've got 6 tonic waters and another drink from Fever Tree that I'm going to tell you about over the next few minutes. So there we go. That's the first one. Everyone knows that. It's their classic Indian tonic water. That's the original product that came out. That's what changed the landscape of tonic water forever in the UK. That's the one that came in Schweppes and Britvic, especially Britvic aside. Britvic have had to up their game massively and they're still a league apart. Sorry Britvic, it's not slanderous, it's just true. This changed the landscape of tonic. This is responsible for all the other tonics that I'm going to show you today. Very easily to get hold of. If you can't get hold of this in your pub, in your bar, in your supermarket, walk out. Seriously, never go back there, because that's the bare minimum that you should be having. So that's the first one. This Mediterranean tonic water. Love this. This is actually one of my favourite Fever Tree tonic waters. This goes so well. It's got a little bit of citrus and a bit of thyme, I think, on the flavoured notes of that. Lovely tonic water. Again, Gin Mar works a treat with that. Classic gins, London gins, just gives that slight sort of lemony, citrusy kind of hint to it. Really lovely. The third one, this has become more prominent now. Elderflower tonic water. Again, now this actually I used to use this really well with Pinkster gin. Goes very well because Pinkster's a bit of a raspberry gin. It goes really well with this. I'll be honest, I actually use this more in cocktails now than I do gin and tonics. Great mixer for that. But again, if you like a normal sort of classic London dry gin and flavouring up with a bit of elderflower, this is your go-to. Try this bad boy. This one. Here we go. I don't actually use too much of this, which is a shame. I should do. The old school, back when I first started bartending 22 years ago. So where are we? We're going late 90s there. Pink gin. I don't know when that pink gin craze started, but it probably started way before that. But pink gin was the thing. Now, what was pink gin was gin and tonic with an Angostura bitters. You know, those bartenders will know what I'm talking about. But for those of you at home, it's that really small bottle with the white paper wrapped around it. It'll probably sits on bar shelves for years and years, except if you're doing what we do, and then you get through about 2 bottles a month. But yeah, that's all that is. That's tonic water with Angostura added in. That's great. Just gives your gin and tonics a bit more depth of flavour. Lovely. Tonic number 5, lemon tonic. Oh, look at that. It's got the sediment. Fresh lemon. Can you see that? Look, moving around. There we go. As I mentioned in my gin video, the top 7 gins that you should try in 2018. I think this is my go-to for slow gin. Just works really well. It's kind of bitter lemon. You know what bitter lemon is. Schweppes had it for years and years. This is Fever Tree's equivalent of. Yes, it's lemon, it's a tonic water, but try that. If you like your gin and bitter lemons or anything like that, this is a lovely drink. Go and try this. Now, this is where we get a bit crazy, bit different. As I mentioned in that video, I keep coming back to it. This is a ginger ale, Fever Tree's ginger ale. I'm not a ginger ale fan with my rums or my whiskies or anything like that. However, rhubarb gin, hello, that is superb. Works really well. Go and try that. Ginger ale, Warner Edwards rhubarb mixed with that. Couldn't finish this episode without this. This is what I bought Sainsbury's out of. I couldn't find it anywhere else. So Sainsbury's, Kings Lynn and Cambridge. Yeah, I bought quite a lot of this. So larger bottles, 500ml bottles. Let's have a close up. Can you see that? Clementine and cinnamon. That is brilliant. I love what Fever Tree have done with that. They've kind of thought, oh, it's Christmas. Let's bring out a limited edition tonic water. Let's capitalise on the marketing. You know, people are going to be naturally thinking, oh, I'm not sure what to drink this Christmas. That is a classic sort of Christmas time tonic water. You can't go better than that. But we can have a good play with that. I've only had that for about a week or so. I got it just before Christmas. So I'm going to steadily try that. I've tried it with Warner Edwards rhubarb. What else did I try that with? Slow gin. I've tried that with slow gin. I'm going to steadily try these out on events. I'm going to try this on people, see what they like. I've got plenty of it. I ain't going to run out anytime soon. And if Sainsbury's do get any more stock in, I'm going to buy some more. So those tonic waters, you should be paying roughly less than 60 pence a bottle for those. Supermarkets will do cans, I think, something like that. We in the trade, we get this sort of the 200ml bottles. As I say, gin and tonics, all right, we all do larger measures at home, but gin and tonics, 50ml measure, you should be using 3/4 of a bottle there, not a whole bottle, because that's when you start to drown the flavours a little bit. So that's all about Fever Tree. That's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's my 7 Fever Tree go-tos. Go ahead and try them. They just take gin to a whole new level. If you've loved this episode, please subscribe. That way you'll get notified when the next one comes out. They're rolling out 3-ish a week. So I've been Steve the Barman, and I really can't wait to see you next time on Spirit Works.